Okie dokie 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 dokie. Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Amaya. Hello, Casper. Hello, Lurkers. Hello, Tacos. Hello, Bucket Kitty. Funky Cole Medina. Kid keeps borrowing my headset and turning it up. So every time I get it, it's louder than what I like it. I like it. So, yeah, I got like 3 hours of sleep. This is going to be interesting. But I'm here. I'm square. That's a Rex. We're up to 13, 14. 13 health, 14 melee. A 13 health mutation puts me at 20k health base. And 699 melee with imprint. Currently a busy bee, but I'm good. Hello. I is not a busy bee. I is just a tired bee. But the coffee is brewing. I have the IV out, and we're just going to pour it straight down my veins. Sometimes I try to wonder what are you doing with your life? Also, heyo, everybody. Oh, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life either, but I'm here, and I can't. My body naturally just woke me up around like 1:45 and won't let me go back to sleep. All right, got up at 1:30, and I tried to go back to sleep, and I woke up at like 1:45. And generally, if I wake up in rapid succession like that, I'm not going back to sleep. So. That's just how it is. I'm used to it. All the coffee in me. And I'll probably sleep some tonight at work. Because I can get away with that. Well, we'll get the first batch of Rex eggs out, and then we'll go do something. I don't know what, but we'll go do something. Hello, Lupine. Hello, Neff. Hello, Skull. Hello, Wattage. I just fell asleep at my keyboard. We're going to try not to do that. But the nice thing is, if I fall asleep, you'll all know it because I snore. And it ain't quiet. But I got sweet tea. Coffee is brewing. At least someone gets sleep. Yeah, because sure this shit ain't me. But taxis are done. Surprising enough, I'm getting a refund. I was fully expecting to have to pay. Johnny, what's going on? Casper knows full well what this stream's gonna be like. She's dealt with me in this state before. There's gonna be some unusual activity today because my brain doesn't work when I'm like this. But yeah, like I said, we'll wait for this first batch of eggs to hatch. Should only take a couple minutes. There's an egg. Hello, little red glowy thing. 3 minutes. Yeah, I can get out the door. Still ugly. Damn, roofers woke me up at like 6:30. I'm surprised I could fall asleep with all the banging. I was watching something on YouTube about aliens. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the chair. Oh, that's the magic sound. Yay, magic sound. Coffee's done. Get in my belly. Get in my veins. Try to get the microphone down there for a little ASMR for you guys. Casper left me almost a full pot of coffee when I got home today. Which gave me pot number 3 for the day. Oh, we'll see how many pots it takes to make it through the night. Well, at least my back's feeling a little bit better today. I used to have a bumper sticker that says I have blood in my caffeine system. Yeah, I've used that term before. Oh, I will say that I don't have one of like the great big coffee machines. I get 3.5, 4 mugs out of it. So a pot of coffee for me is not a lot. By the way, Lupine, a question about your appa thingy. Where did you get that? I don't think Walmart is that much in Europe. I think it's much more of an American company. That almost looked weird. All my patients are discharging today. Hey, look, they're babies. Womp womp. Womp womp. Alright. What are we gonna do? I don't know, but it's going to be some things. I don't care about that. I can go over and check the mountain and see if there's anything fun over there. All these days I'm all finding a good Cyclops. So far, they've all been shit. I just ricocheted right off that rock. And that bag is cute. I would much rather have a Stitch one, but that's just me. Yeah, Casper's not much of an Avatar fan. But if you're going to get a Stitch bag, you gotta get one that you squeeze and it goes, ow. Oh, we all knew I was going to loot goblin this. Well, that is a positive. At least you knew it was from Avatar. That's doing good for you. Very hot coffee. I blame Turtle for that knowledge. Yeah. He's definitely the Avatar person in the house. That is a very, very interesting looking Giga. Shame its level sucks. Why must your level suck? Why can't you be a good Giga? Or better yet, a good Cyclops. Why do you have to be a naughty Giga? Womp womp. No Cyclops on the map. We got Skull's base over here. Oh, no, I don't think he's been on a whole lot. Doesn't look like it. So Neff and I have been talking about possible next map. Still really, really undecided, but I did download Amissa. And we might check that out tomorrow, depending on how breeding goes today. So I plan on doing some breeding on stream and more tonight. Hopefully hit that magic 2020. I have to get the crafting, yeah, words. Word to your mother. Yeah, mind wipes. That's it. I should still have some mind wipes in my fridge, but you don't know. Yeah, my Metroid shirt has a hole in it. My Super Metroid inventory shirt has a hole in it. They're all developing holes right in the chest. My boobies are just too impressive and blowing holes in my shirts. At least I'm not getting nipple holes anymore. I made for some awkward conversations back in the day. Am I starting fresh on the new map? Yes. It'll be a completely new start, new tames, new character, new everything. I will probably have uploads and downloads enabled, and I believe that my server manager does just auto cluster all my servers. So if you want, you could potentially upload your survivor and transfer. I would say probably Ixnay on the Dino transfers, but how you guys want to play is up to you. Fuck you, yellow drop. I want you anyways. I'll go to the red drop. Yeah, we're not going to talk about Casper's Stitch hoodie and the weirdness that it is. Her Stitch hoodie has a tail. Amissa is free. And I do want to try to do a free map. Let me build the community a little bit before I start forcing people who want to play with me to be on premium maps. I realized this was a premium map, but I kind of started on this map myself, and then it was where's it drop down? And everybody joined with me. It wasn't so much a you guys had to have the map to come with me. It was more along the lines, if you had the map, you can come play. All right. Red drop. Oh, that was worth it. That was worth all the climbing. That was not worth all the climbing. I found a hoodie on Amazon that's got wolf ears and a tail, but I might have to save up for it. Yeah, hoodies are fucking expensive. Somebody who deals with Casper's hoodie addiction, I understand and yes, it's a freaking addiction. Some women like shoes, some women like handbags. Casper likes hoodies. Wow, these are some really shitty drops today. Screw you, Nekatus, for nerfing the drops. Here in the States, hoodies are averagely 40 to 50 bucks and can go up to 60 to 80. Especially if it's licensed or character, or if it's from like a small studio. It also kind of depends on how your financial situation is. Or if you're like me and just naturally cheap. I don't like spending money. I don't like buying myself a $20 shirt. Loot Goblin is very, very disappointed with the loot today. Okay, this stuff is really cheap if I get it from Germany, 10 to 20 euro in most cases. Yeah, but I can't remember the last time I saw a $10 hoodie. I mean, I think my hoodie was only like 15, but mine's not really a hoodie. Mine's a zip up because I don't like pullovers. Now, after the bullshit that was the internet on my birds, my Hydroneer stream. Wow, yeah, that's probably gonna have a lot of how today is just words escaping me. I have changed my ingest server on YouTube, so hopefully that helps, because almost every time that my internet has dropped, my internet's fine. I checked my speed test when that's happening, and most of the time, every other aspect works fine, just not YouTube, not my upload. We'll get that one. Well, that Calicatherium saddle. I don't want it because I'm going to use it. I want it because I'm going to grind it. back is feeling a little bit better today. Still a bit on the sketchy side. And we'll grind that for metal. No wonder the rest of that shit. It's really funny. I get a Ascendant Calicotherium settle, and there's a Calicotherium right next to the drop. I'm not gonna check the level on it because I don't give a shit. Nep is going to go into lurk mode as well. Her kitty wants to play. Okay then. I'm going to try not to take that the way my brain instinctively wants to take it. Oh yeah, that was 2,000 hide. And Casper got on last night before she went to bed and got me some more metals. So we have metals. Almost enough to fill up this pallet. Oh, right. That is enough to fill up. Yeah, that's enough to fill up the pallet. Yay, pallet's full. My cat is also female, by the way. Okay, Skull, have a good day at work. We'll see you later. Be safe and all that jazz. Neff and I have been trying to surprise each other with pure randomness in DMs, so that's been kind of interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yes, thank you, Skull. Thank you. Remember to lick that like button. I figure most YouTubers have their own unique way of saying about the whole like button thing. So, we'll just go with lick that like button. Maybe for the memberships, we'll just call ourselves the window lickers. Neff, I think they're asking more along the lines of the markings. I don't think they're really types of cats. It's just that, like, there's tabbies and there's calicos and tortoiseshells and ragdolls and the Siamese. I don't know cats all that well. Send it Mantis saddle. How scary is it going to be to just sit here and wait for this drop to come down in a river nest? There's Sphinx cats. I fell out of the Winter's nest. Meh, meh, meh. Mommy, come pick me up. She has no interest in playing anymore. She is moody sometimes. She is moody sometimes. Cats are always moody. That's kind of being a cat. Come on, get down here so I can get that mantis saddle. Well, I don't think we really need a... It might be a fantastic mantis saddle. But from what I've noticed, the quality in the drops really isn't that high. It's not fantastic. If you want really good saddles, you gotta go to the caves. See, there's even Streamlabs reminding you to lick that like button. Just me, or these not yet implemented islands starting to take a little bit more shape than they had. Pretty sure I'm gonna hit the world border before I get to them. Yep, there's the world border. I don't remember that one having the basalt and all that stuff on it. Yeah, I don't remember it having that much shape to it. It's possible that it did, and I'm just stupid, but I don't remember them having that much definition to them. Yeah, must hit a second. Bunch of crap. Bunch of crapola. I still have a whole nother freaking hide rack to fill up. I'm still kind of sort of looking for a decent or a better Dinotherium saddle. Because I do fully plan on taking Dinotheriums into the boss fight. Because I figure if we can get that extra 15% defense boost on top of what the Yudi's going to give us. Plus the male's attack boost. Might as well. It's just stacking more damage on top of the Rexes. No, I've been pretty settled on the boss army. It's be 4 Dinotheriums, a Udi, a Daedon, and the rest are gonna be Rexes. That's it. We're locked in there. Swim back by base and check on the breeding. Nope, I'm not changing the boss army. It's done. It's locked in. I gotta just get the army out. Which really sucks because I got all those Dinosuchus and they're not gonna get used. Wait. You guys have been busy. Womp womp. Do we have a 26? Nope. Kill him. Do. And I'm gonna go annihilate the lava cave real quick. More hide, more drops, more loot, more goods. Try something real quick. I'm kind of wondering with those other 3 islands that I was at earlier. Ooh, red drop. If anybody else was available to be on the server, I'd say we can do a red drop, but I don't really want to do a red drop by myself. I really want to do a red drop, but if I had tribe mates on, but the other 3 islands are with the basalt and stuff. I'm very much thinking that they're going to be. He might split out the wyverns. Kind of like what he did on Fjordur. For those who aren't familiar with what I'm talking about, who never played Fjordur, he had 4 different wyvern areas. One for fire, one for lightning, one for ice, and one for poison. Uh, I don't know. I'm gonna guess actively watching. Because I know Casper's almost always in the streams, but she's almost always lurking through the... She's normally not able to watch or chat through the entire stream. Oh, shut up, Noisy. So noisy. Trying to be scary and stuff. I was honestly wondering if it would pop me on there or not, since I'm always actively in my own chats. At least for right now, that's the only way I can really monitor chat. No, I'm not 100% sure because I know Dre is almost always lurking. He's like a shadowy figure watching over. This is his own private Gotham City. But how was everyone's Monday? Now that it's finally over and done and gone. Or no, it's still Monday, isn't it? I don't know my days. Yes, you're noisy. Shut up. Just came in on those guys from the top rope. See, told you. Dre's always... I don't know how that one works, Neff. I really don't. Dre's always lurking and watching, making sure we're being good boys and good girls. Speaking of good girls, where's Lupine at? I almost feel like we should do something stupid with this slingshot. Chat pulled the disappearing act. Yeah, I don't... Ah! Fan fire! Fire! That burns when I pee! Fire bad! Fire bad! Beep, beep, beep. I just tried to fall asleep in the elevator, taking a patient downstairs discharged. Yeah, those long blinks, they'll get you every time. They just sneak up on you and like grab you in the butt. Oh wait, no, that's me. No, there's a small patch of lava up there by that drop that I've actually found it on foot. It's the first time I've ever found it on a creature. Must be heavy again. Dropping bags. Okay, and prim. I still wish there was some way to sort these out. Don't care about the organic poly, don't care about the spears. Don't really care about the chitin either. Check these bags real quick, make sure there's no treasure maps on them. Treasure maps, nope. Also a bullshit excuse so I can get more stamina. Why do I always have a whole army in my pocket. You never know when you're going to need an army in your pocket. But yeah, so there's some stuff in my pocket that needs to get put up. I think I have 2 Gigantoraptors in my pocket. I've got a spare Carcharodontosaurus in my pocket. So I might screw up and get an RG killed or a freaking Wyvern killed. But if I screw up and get a Carcharodontosaurus, an imprinted Carcharodontosaurus killed, I'm doing something wrong. Or am I doing it right? Got something else Giganto in your pocket? It ain't in my pocket, and I don't know who told you it was Giganto, but it must be those midgets who think the 2-inch Punisher's something impressive. Even Nevskin in on the gambling. There doesn't seem like it seems like the drops don't respawn very fast in here. shit, that was hide. Oh, too late now, it's on the ground. Oh well, there'll be more. Yep, there's a treasure map. Ooh, Ascendant. Might get some really good bullshit out of that one. Probably not, but. Or I make a jump. I'll go over there for a Ascendant riot shield and an Ascendant pump action shotgun. So I guess that does confirm what was being said not too long ago about there is definitely tiers to the riot shields. Just for some reason in the overworld drops, you don't normally get anything better than Prim. I told you to get back in your Pokeball. That should be a lot of freaking metal. Even though it doesn't look like it's made out of metal. Well, Lupine rolled a 69. Y'all know what that means. Could that possibly be it? Oh wait, I just realized that. I don't have good ghillie gloves. I still don't have good ghillie gloves. Those are ghillie boots. It's cloth gloves. I should make those Ascendant cloth gloves. I have yet to find good ghillie gloves anywhere. What about it do you not get, Neff? Next one. It's down here. I need to make the jump. Is the drop even over there? Yeah, there's the drop. That's not a great pump, but just realized that my health is down. Probably all the falling down off the Karka. Hang a left, kill these little boogers. Watch the shadows do weird things. There's always a big group. Or no, I think left's the way I'm supposed to go. Oh well. Yeah, left's the way I'm supposed to go. Yeah, well, this is the way out. Oh, it's dark and scary out here. Cam up just a little bit. If you can roll a 99 or a 100 in the gambling, it's a 4x payout. Do you even get hide from the corrupted? I know you get the organic poly subs too. Find out. Yep. Confirmed, you get to hide from the corrupted. I was pretty sure you did, but like I said, my brain's not working today. Come down here where all the spinos and stuff are. Get a fuck ton of hide. Then go back and check on the Rex breeding. Brontos, I love Brontos. Giant walking meat sacks. Wait, you played Extinction, how did you not pay attention to the whole series? I paid attention, I'm just, like I said, my brain's not completely functional right now. I know. Neff's like, just right now? When is it ever fully functional? That's 11,000, almost 12,000 hide. A schneck. Kill the schneck. First schneck. I don't function until I eat food. Now, doggo's wanting to go out, so give me a second. Good excuse to refill the coffee too, since I have to walk right past the coffee pot to let him out. That's screwed. I'm just gonna leave the back door open. Feels amazing-ish. In the worst days, Casper can turn the furnace back on when she gets home. Or the kid can close the door when he finds his way home. Because he didn't get the car today. Wow, what the? My favorite food is chicken Alfredo. Yeah, I'll definitely tear up some chicken Alfredo. Give me a second, let me turn my furnace off real quick. It's only 70 outside, but... Or no, it's 70, yeah, it's 70 inside, it's 70 outside. Good enough. Alright, back to the meat run. Or hide run, or whatever the hell I'm doing. Killing things. That's what I'm doing. Ah, off the top rope! Put your meat in my mouth, god damn it. I'm gonna make cube steaks for dinner. Well, I guess it's better cube steaks than tube steaks. That's a lot of Spinos right there. The max level Spino. There it was. And Maya's putting her meat in my mouth. Kinky. Isn't it supposed to be the other way around? I mean, I'm not exactly functional right now, but I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the other way around. Ooh, that's a shiny. Fucking shiny. Bag. Yeah, I don't give a shit about that. A green fur chest piece. Blueprint. Ooh, shit. Not playing with him. I'll kill a lot of shit, but I ain't playing with that thing. I'm surprised he didn't aggro on me, honestly. What do we got? What do we got? Not her meat, that would be disturbing. Well, it is her meat. It is in possessive. It's meat that she has. Therefore, it's her meat. Well, oh, shit. I think one of these playthroughs, I'm gonna breed out a couple like really good horses, and just go around the map. And I'm only allowed to tame things with horses. Yeah, I think I'll do. Carcanosaurus. Into my Megalon. 19,000 hide, not too bad. Probably should have checked his inventory a little bit better. Make sure there's no treasure maps in there. Which there's not. That's... Come on, get down here where I can actually get on you. Do. It's way too easy to get good levels in this map. Shit, need to charge my phone. Well, the first time she's called it her phone and not her handy. Do I even have my shovel on me? No, I don't. That is a water drop. We'll go get my shovel real quick. Grab this ascendant drop. Check the Rexes. So many things to do. That one's full. Trying to get that one full. Nothing left in you. Got some stuff for the grinder. Like, I don't care about this mantis saddle. I don't care about this Dodie saddle or these fur. Or the saber-tooth saddle. Don't really care about that either. That's a pretty decent shotgun. We'll keep that. Yeah, that got me some hide. That's why I grab Ascendant Saddles. Sneak under this guy. Put that up. We'll put that up. Put that up. The rest are blueprints. We all know I don't know where my shovel is. I think I'm low battery. I need you in my charge port. I think your other half would have a problem with that. I'm not sure I'd fill out the connection. Okay, 24. Come on. Hey, there we go. And I'm going to put him up. Put him up. See, sometimes you just have to go do something else. And you come back to a baby. It's got the purple lights, Casper. Yeah, and that is 14 health, male. We put 13 health up. Come over here. We double check to make sure there's no 26s, which there aren't. And we murder everything in the box. Grab 14 health. Don't we stick 14 health up? I think everybody kind of knows how this breeding process goes by now, right? Lupine is flirting with me. We need an adult. Come here, Johnny. I'll give you some lessons. So, you're welcome to watch. Oh. The worst thing is, imagine if we got Art in here too. Art doesn't come visit me very often anymore. I know she's normally at work when I stream. The funny thing is, as absolutely hilarious as my chat could be, imagine Plant in chat. She gets bashful enough in Boom's chat, and I think mine's worse. Sadly, I don't qualify as an adult. How do you not qualify as an adult? I mean, I don't qualify as a responsible adult. That's for damn sure. Nobody's ever going to make that friggin' mistake. Okay, send a treasure map. Motherfucker. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Where are you, Tuso? I know I have a Tuso on me. There he is. I think I killed everything. Where's that damn treasure map at? Alright, whatever. It's not bad. Alright, it is what it is. Definitely not pretty, but I'm normally working when your streams start. Yeah, as I've always said, my streams aren't exactly set up very well for American audiences. Let's say I don't have experience in that kind of things. I'm gonna leave that statement alone. And just because you don't have experience doesn't make you any less of an adult. Well, that's not a bad assault rifle. I told you my gloves sucked. I mean, all my freaking gear got torn the fuck up there. Oh wait, it's E. Repair. Repair, please, thank you. There's my child. I am missing them. I lost them in the war. Mail. I don't care about either one of those. They're just bills. You can have them. I give you my bills. The way of showing you how much I care. I love how it lands on that like partial pillar. Alright, eventually I need to sort my blueprints, but it's not gonna be today! I think we all know that one ain't gonna happen. I think we all know that one ain't ever gonna happen. That's like me sorting anything else in my base. You guys sell all that health? Yeah. Alright. Kill all those health babies. We got the next health baby, so we'll give these guys a little bit of privacy. There's some red drops. And Loot Goblin's got Loot Goblin! Yay, Loot Goblin! So meat from pigs is pork, and meat from cows is beef. What do you call meat from dinosaurs? Holy shit. That was a Giga and a Carco saddle out of a red drop. It wasn't even a ringed red drop. Maya calls meat from dinosaurs sparkles? We really need to look for a goblin skin mod for Loot Goblin. Oh, there was that mod that put goblins into the map or into the game that you could go and kill for loot. Wouldn't that by definition be loot goblins? I'm trying to remember what the mod was. I know Syntac was playing with it for a while. I realize that Skull hasn't been doing the synopsis comments recently. Well, hopefully he's okay. I told him I was going to start reading them off in stream because I really did enjoy them. Always made you reading them in the comments after the stream was always kind of like the whole last time on the adventures of Loot Goblin. Loot Goblin and his trusty sidekick. Is extremely creative when it comes to stuff like that. Guilds and Goblins, yes, that one. Yeah. So I did look up the 3 games that I've been suggested. Lethal Company is more than likely not going to happen because the art style alone gives me a freaking massive headache just looking at screenshots. Lupine suggested Survivor Fountain of Youth or Survival Fountain of Youth. Seems like an interesting survival game where you play as a conquistador, searching for the Fountain of Youth in South America. And Neff has suggested Medieval Dynasty as a city builder crafting game where you can control the breeding of your population, including medieval birth control, which I'm pretty sure they just called guillotines. I got a couple saddles. Basically, I'll grab any Ascendant saddle I can. That's not Ascendant. Screw that. Yeah, I knew I was going to be needing food after that freaking fight with the Megalodons and the jellyfish. The Nideria. And my stupid ass pulls out my hatchet like I'm gonna freaking kill a freaking high level megalodon with a hatchet. Is that, you know, just pulling out my Tuso or my Bassie or my Baryonyx or any one of another dozen creatures I have in my inventory that could easily murderize all of them. Or just beating them with my meat. Ooh, speaking of megalodon. Okay, so Lupine is also saying that she's heard of Medieval Dynasty. I do not have that game. I do have Pal World. And I haven't played Pal World since it came out. Yeah, they're not Ascendant, but it's 3 saddles. What do you guys think about some Pal World? I think Neff's saying that she has Pal World as well. And I know Turtle has Pal World. But my streaming hours don't really coincide with his availability, so it could be a Saturday or a Sunday stream when he's not at school. I know, and I'm saying this knowing full well that Skull is not in chat right now. He was the singular vote who voted that he would like to see a different game other than Hydroneer, which I'm not trying to call him out on that. This is directed to him. What type of game would you like to see? Would you like to see me stick with survival games? Don't really consider ARK to be that much of a survival game, but I don't care what they say about it's ARK Survival Ascended. No, it's ARK Dinosaurs Taming Simulator. And you get into stuff like Green Hell, from what I'm seeing, that survival, Fountain of Youth, Icarus. Those I would consider to be survival games. Or even Soul Mask, but I don't know how I feel about Soul Mask. I'm on board for Pal World. Didn't play since release. Yeah, that's how I am. Turtle and I played the crap out of it. Basically 100%ed it shortly after it came out. And then I put it up, and I haven't touched it since. It's one of those games that you don't once you tame all the pals, what the fuck do you do? At least ARK, you know, we have different maps. I guess on Pal World you would try different play styles, try to do different builds with the pals, or challenges on Pal World, like a no breeding challenge. Or a no pal challenge where you have to tame humans and make them your slabs. Trying to be somewhat YouTube friendly with that one and not. I'm pretty sure I checked that red drop. Yeah, I like that one from Streamlabs. But then again, I'm the one that programmed them, so of course I like what I programmed it to say. Maybe I didn't check this one. Yeah, Palworld has gotten a lot of stuff since release. And that's one of the reasons I'm interested. I'd be willing to give it another shot. Okay, back to base. Drop off the goodies. Palworld is cute and all, but I haven't found any gameplay very interesting. Palworld's short of the whole gotta catch 'em all aspect of playing it like Pokemon. It's just a taming simulator. But honestly, the same could be said for ARK. Except for, oh yeah, I mean, there's not really a lot of difference. And I'm not saying this is to like poo-poo on Palworld or anything, just after a while, I got bored with it. I don't care about Mantis or Dunkley, Megalodon or Parasaur or Beelzebufoo or Dodie, Pelagornis, Minotaur, with a shit Giga and shit Carcass saddle. Grind them all. That's still that 150 PT that's been hanging around my base. No. See, I like Pokemon Palworld. I couldn't get into Palworld. I think it makes a huge difference with whom you play. Yeah. And when Turtle and I played it, we did. One of the things that I don't like about it is the crossbreeding. It's an interesting aspect, but you can get like 4 pals and breed out everything else. Okay, virtually everything. There's a few that you have to go and tame, but once you start getting the cakes, it becomes just a breeding simulator and not even the spicy kind of breeding simulator. Doesn't seem like I have any here, so kill off what's in the terminal. We'll check on the new baby, which is doing fine. Very curious to see what his health comes out as after imprint. And we'll go look for some more drops. Did I pick up my Megalon? I don't know why I picked him up. Him, her, it, whatever. It's genderless. I mean, gameplay-wise, I've never really had much of a problem with Pal World. It's just you would definitely need some kind of challenge because the base game is kind of simple. But I think it was kind of meant to be simple. It was meant to be like baby's first survival game. Baby's first ARK. Because even when it first came out, I took a look at it and it's like, wow, it's ARK meets Pokemon. I'm pretty sure Snail and Wildcard would love if ARK had the friggin' numbers that Pal World had. Not saying Pal World still carries the numbers it had when it launched, but I'd have to check something like Steam stats or whatnot to see if Pal World's still putting up numbers. If you stick with survival games, Enshrouded. A lot of people were playing Enshrouded. I haven't checked it out at all. And my kind of thought is that we'll probably start doing like a random game and do it like once or twice and see how we all like it. And if I was getting monetization in any way, shape, or form, whether it was through community donations, community super chats, memberships, revenue, or ad revenue, sorry, let me rephrase that. No, I already said memberships. Any way that the channel itself was making money, I'd like to develop like a core group of us idiots and use the channel money so that buy game keys or even this is something I was thinking about the other day, and I don't even know how to approach this. And this is something that it would be great if Hope was in the chat right now, because she might know or would be able to ask, because she's a moderator for Nikki Penny and Skelly. I know when Return to Moria came out or got a big update, a bunch of keys got given away to relatively small creators. Because I'm a small creator, but people who have 1,000 or so subscribers, I would call relatively small. They're over the hurdle, but they're still small. I would argue that they're probably not they're probably not living on their YouTube monies or their content creator monies. But Return to Moria gave out a bunch of keys to smaller content creators, and it's like, is there a list I get put on? Do they just contact me once I start getting enough subscribers? I don't even know how the fuck this shit works. I mean, I'm not looking at this as a way to supplement my job or anything like that. Just I want to be able to make content for you guys. And obviously, at some point in time, ARK's gonna either piss me off or there's not gonna be any decent maps, or I'm gonna run out of money just trying to keep up with the damn premium mods. As far as the idea of monetization is concerned, the only thing I would kind of like is if YouTube itself was giving the channel enough money to keep the channel able to keep generating content. Give me just a second, Johnny, and I'll read that. I got 3 purples here I want to check. That's a blueprint. We're not looking for blueprints right now, and I don't give a shit about the Minotaurs. And speaking of which, I need to watch Nikki's video on fighting the boss with Minotaurs. See if that actually went. How that went. I don't know if anybody in chat's already watched it or not. I know there's a couple people in chat that are fans of Nikki Penny's, but I definitely don't feel like... Boom and I's community overlaps a lot. A good chunk of my community just happens to also be Boom's community. But I kind of think Boom and I are somewhat similar. But yeah, Nikki Penny did a video trying to take Minotaurs against the alpha bosses. I don't know how that one went. I'm also waiting to see what the UE 5.5.4 update brings before I make any more decisions. That keeps getting delayed. I'm starting to think they don't actually have a plan for it. They're just stringing us along. Did it get delayed again? Or is this still the June delay from when they pushed back Ragnarok? I don't read the crunches very often. I mean, I can start doing that I can probably start doing that on my weekend stream, because the crunch normally drops after I'm done streaming on Fridays. Or if I'm working that Friday when the crunch drops, I should be able to do some streaming from my laptop. It's not going to be in-game streaming, and I cannot do a camera at work. So like Roz's ARK news things. Yeah, I know you can't. You found me through Mikey, Amaya. So I can't really say there's a whole lot of people who found me through Mikey's, but Heather came through Mikey. Okay, stupid question. How much hide is that? That is 33,000 hide. Just because the Indie Forge can pull hide. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full. I'm just rounding that one up because I can pull it from this. So that's 40,300 or 430,000 hide. That's probably getting pretty damn close to the magic number. And that's not including what Neff might already have at her base. What I could grind, like bio grind out. 26s. Nope. Nope. Yes, I got the hide from your base. And wattage, I'll be on Astraeos till June. I just rebuilt my base for no reason. Remember last August when they said the 5.4 was ready to drop in September, then all of a sudden they were holding off for 5.5. They was growing through the ceiling, looked like ball sacks. I had to wall them in. Yeah, I've seen that one many times. I mean, I might just put up another rack and go for an even 10 racks because I'm weird and I like even numbers. And you gotta have stacks of racks. Racks, stacks. Womp womp. Oh yeah, how's my health mail? I know he's fine, I just... so that's 19.8k health. We're gonna have some pretty good Rexes going into this fight. I know the Cyclops will be easy. That's just a DPS race. And it doesn't do much in the way of DPS. And unfortunately, since I watched Boom's stream of how to fight the Cyclops, I know the trick. Though at the same time, I don't really care about the trick. But we should be dealing the sheer damage that we can just tank it and kill that asshole. Kill the one-eyed tennis player. I will definitely recommend chat not do the gamble all command. Unless you're willing to lose a lot. My upper limit on gambling is higher than a lot of people's. Worst thing about not opening these drops is I can never tell which ones I've already opened and which ones I've already checked out. Reckon Lupin's going for the big numbers. I do. Obviously, I don't need to remind